Welcome back to the county seat. Our topic today has been the withdrawal of mineral claims, hard mineral claims, basically uranium mining on the Arizona Strip. And our guests have been very vocal, and we have a lot to cover. And we'll start with Scott. You got a minute to wrap up.
All right. Well, we were talking about the economic analysis, and I was just going to point out that we had a number of comments on the draft EIS from both sides on the economic analysis. And as a result of that, between the draft and the final, we have retained a subcontractor. Well, our main contractor, SWCA, has retained a subcontractor to do an enhanced economic analysis. So we'll take a finer look at the community level, so we can make some distinguish between communities, say like Fredonia and the town of Flagstaff or Tucson South, because the analysis in the draft was just at the county level.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Jim?
Just in looking at the overall economic and the social impacts, when we look at Kane County, Washington County, and even Garfield, we're looking at a potential of 4,000 direct and indirect jobs on this. Our economies are not driven on amenity values by any sense. Tourism has a role in it, but for the most part, we're talking about the need for good manufacturing jobs. And that pay a decent wage along with the aspect of benefits. We've got families with 2 and 3 incomes per family struggling to make it, and we just need more in order to be able to do that. And we think that that resource down there makes sense to be able to tap into, particularly since it has some real national strategic value in providing the uranium-235 for fuels for our power plants. And that's right in there.
That is something that we should continue in an extended conversation off air. If you want to go to our website, you can check in on our website for that. Supervisor Taylor, Carl, you get the balance.
Well, I really appreciated that the BLM did in fact take another look at the economic analysis, because Coconino County supervisors found many flaws in it. Less than 0.3% of the people in Coconino County are involved in any form of mining out of 132,000 people. The mines, per the scenarios in the analysis, indicated that approximately 3 mines would be operating at any one time, employing roughly 60 people. When those mines are finished, they move on to the next 3 mines, employing about the same number. And so if you looked at the analysis, the number of jobs generated was a bogus number, in our opinion, because it implied that all mines were going simultaneously. And even with the 2-for-1 job benefit ratio of indirect versus direct, you couldn't get to anything like the numbers that were claimed for employment. This is a serial industry. And so at any given time, probably less than 100 people are being employed in these mines, and they're about the same 100 people.
Well, I appreciate that point. We will continue this offline. If you will go to our website, thecountyseat.tv, we will continue this conversation there, and we'll take as much time as we need. Thank you for joining us for the County Seat this week. We'll see you next week on our program, 8 o'clock in the morning, right here on ABC4.